Siente el ritmo, siente el ritmo, let it go. Drums in my chest, fire in my feet.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way.
Can he put it away? And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Gets into some space. Towering header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Real Madrid can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source. Look, they may have nothing to show for it so far, but this is one determined start.
Into the channel. Boots it to safety. Vinicius Junior tries a through ball. He's left his man. Great leap! Good delivery, no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Bellingham goes looking. Now the pass. Mbappe. Can he finish?
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Coaxed out to the wing. Going through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Oh, smart save. Played it early. Header! This could fall anywhere. Forward it goes. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Tries to dink it in. And it's hoisted clear. It's a good run down the left-hand side. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Tried to play it through.
Oh, Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Has a hit! Goal! Real Madrid! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Real Madrid break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Bellingham plays it forward. Mbappe passes it through. Vinicius Junior, nicely controlled. Shoots! Oh, nearly. poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Played out to the right. And a header! Oh, taken with style. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Real Madrid grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has
A pop! And a second time! Dashing forward at pace. Now it's Mbappe. Looking... Mbappe! Dix. Mbappe hurtles into the tackle. Mbappe over to the left. He's got a Vinicius Junior! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Vinicius Junior really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Looks like a good ball through. Fires, hits one! It's in! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Chouameni. There is the half-time whistle. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Already up and running for the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Chouameni. Mbappe, chipped through, and he's made certain that won't get through. Vinicius Junior. Olguero sends that a long way. Going through. Turns and goes back. Can he find a... looking to shoot? He scores! And the second half is off to a flyer. Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
Looks to slip it through. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Steered out wide. He's got options out wide. He's left his... in he flies! Goal! Real Madrid! And they're back in front. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you can catch a boot in the head. Well done, son.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Real Madrid take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Looks to slip it through. Who's he going to play in? Lobs it in gently. Here's the ball in. And he just whacks it away. Chouameni tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe passes it through. And help's available out wide. He's gone for it! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Real Madrid are 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter. Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. Deftly done. Now it's Mbappe. It's a loose ball. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Dinks one in. Out of play for a goal kick. Gets wrestled off the ball. Dix tries a through ball. Has a swing at it! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Going for goal! That really should have hit the net. Kula. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And there goes the final whistle. Well, the players certainly gave it everything, but just didn't get the break. Terrific support, terrific effort, but the wrong outcome. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Inevitable in terms of the result, but that doesn't tell an accurate tale. This was much closer than it should have been. They really dug deep.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. That's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And he's there to cut it out. Over to the left. Looks to slip it through. Drills one in. That intervention was very necessary. Forward it goes. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Plays it out to the wing. Great ball, and now the shot. And now the breakaway. Mbappe passes it through. Going through. Whipped it. Massive leap! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Looks to clip it forward. Keeper's got good distance on that. Valverde comes sliding in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Mbappe plays it into the channel. Valverde sticks in a foot to win it back. Fernandez plays it forward. Dinks one in. Defenders on the back foot. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe has a shot! Bellingham. Fernandez. Vinicius Junior crosses it. Aimed long and direct. A real chance to break. He's got away.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Mbappe with a long pass out wide. He's in space and looking for options. Now he's wondering who wants it. Timely intervention. Danger averted for now. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's left his man. Corner given. Got a throw in. Vinicius Junior. Out to the flank. In with a header! Goal! Real Madrid! And Real Madrid are ahead. Great header, made it look easy.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Real Madrid break the deadlock.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Out to the left it goes. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Eder Militao. Looks like a good ball through. Eder Militao cuts it out. Now it's Valverde. Valverde. Kula with the ball through. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And the game has already resumed here. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Tries a through ball, goes for goal! And now they can launch a counter. No way through there. Eder Militao. Fernandez. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Mbappe spreads it towards the left. It's a good look. Great leap! In it goes! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
Real Madrid have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
And he's onside. Turns and goes back. Plays it back. Has a pop! Disappointing finish in the end.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
He's in! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
Keeper goes long. Valverde.
They must set the right tone now and give themselves a foothold to get back into this. The next goal is key, and they've got to show the hunger and desire to score it.
Kula. There's alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Fitness! They are seconds. And they are pulling clear here. That has brought the house down. What a wonderful hit.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Real Madrid take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Get that clear. It's compared to a promising move. Gets it into the middle. Well read, he sorted that out. Big chance! And the ball's come, in he goes again! Chooses to go back, shoots! Oh, brilliant! That is brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Unbelievable.
And they are right back within touch!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So is this the start of a comeback? Mbappe! Plenty weight, he's gone for it! Strong punch. Knocks it away. Kula. Now the pass. Valverde crosses. He's on the move, and he's going to have to go it alone. Mbappe passes it through. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo. Mbappe has a shot! Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Belly puts his foot on the gas. Well positioned to make that interception. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Rodrigo, looks like a good ball through. Rodrigo looking to get on the end of this. Cut out in the nick of time. The final 5 minutes. Chouameni, Mbappe, over to the left. Vinicius Junior. Ball's out on the left now. Kula. Chouameni. Now a chance to break. And time is up. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat. A thoroughly disappointing outcome. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Inevitable in terms of the result, but that doesn't tell an act.
So hello and a warm welcome to all of you worldwide. Just waiting for the central characters to make their appearance and then we will be underway. The teams then, Bayern Munich against Real Madrid. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what...
Massive leap! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with. Bayern Munich have really got the wind in their sails, and I'm not sure whether this team has an anchor.
Musiala. Diaz. Looks to slip it through. Olise. Guerrero. Goretzka. Played it early. Mbappe. Now a chance to break. Kimmich. And it's Kane. Bayern Munich putting their opponents under a lot of pressure in the early stages. Great tackle, he had to get that right. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Kane. Drilled in low. Vinicius Junior goes looking. Looks like a good ball through. He's left, hits one! Goal! Real Madrid! And Real Madrid are ahead!
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Real Madrid take the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Now it's Kane. Out wide to the right. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Mbappe clips one through. In with a header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Musiala, Kane. Forward it goes. Eder Militao, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full-contact contest. Vinicius Junior going full steam ahead down the left flank. Keeper goes long. Pula, dashing forward at pace. Mbappe spreads it towards the left. Going through. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Kimmich needs to get it forward quickly. Real chance to break. Eder Militao gets it back. Courtois sends that a long way. And it's Kane. Just brushed off the ball there. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Mbappe with a long pass out wide. He's having a look round. He's shot at goal!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Kane. Out to the flank. Diaz looking to get on the end of this. Kane, timely intervention. Well positioned to make that interception. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Already up and running for the second half.
Bayern Munich need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution. And I think
Up he gets! And in it goes! 2 up now, and they are cruising. What a great header, got plenty on that.
well, once he saw the cross was coming, he just ghosted in position and got a great head to that. That's a very good finish.
And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Goretzka. Diaz. Oh, really good feet from him. Diaz chooses to go back. It's on a plate. Now it's Kane. Can he put it away? Harry Kane off the scale. And the second half is off to a flyer. And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top.
And he's been booked for simulation.
Listen, he can play the innocent as much as he wants, Peter, but it was fairly obvious to everyone here. He's got no hiding place.
It's a loose ball. He knew he had to stop it right there. Going through. Passes it through. Mbappe! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Bayern Munich haven't made a substitution yet. He's made sure that that won't get through. Musiala plays it forward. Defenders on the back foot. Tries a through ball. He's left it, and the finish! Tar can hoist it clear. Vinicius Junior. In comes the corner. Shoots! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Bellingham did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Bayern Munich have it back and they can go again. Oh, glorious footwork!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Lobs it in gently. Out again for a throw-in. Dinks one in. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Kane is being picked on here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game.
Mbappe! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Real Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Kim just wouldn't be beaten there. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Belling plays it out to the wing. He's got Vinicius Junior! It's broken loose. It's a throw. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Gonzalo. Breaks on here. Kimmich. Now it's Diaz. Diaz crosses. Diaz wants to play it back. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And that is that. Bayern Munich puffed and puffed, but in the end, no joy. That's the game. The result is what matters. And this result is cruel. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after them.
Is it in? And he's straight offside.
Yeah, he was off, ever so slightly, but he was off.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Gula. Chance! And he's surging through. And he's there to cut it out. Bellingham. Defenders on the back foot. Fernandez. Tries a through ball. Tar. Cuts it out. Guerrero. Goretzka. Diaz. Guerrero. Looking up to see who wants it. Fired it. Hits it first time! Valverde gets good distance on it. Cut out in the nick of time. Fernandez tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe pushes it out wide. Going through. Puts in a cross. In he goes again! Goal! Real Madrid! The breakthrough strike! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Bayern Munich trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Out to the flank. Chance to break. Now it's Kane. And it's Goretzka. Goretzka. Diaz. Musiala. Goretzka. Chouameni goes looking.
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now the pass. Kane, he's onside. Kimmich. It's anyone's ball. Dashing forward at pace. Over to the left. He's got away. Vinicius Junior. Crosses it, has a swing at it! Oh, taken with style! And already they're looking to run away with it. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Real Madrid give themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Looks like a good ball through. Beautifully done. And he's cut it out. He's made sure that that won't get through. Lobs it in gently. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well positioned to make that interception. Mbappe passes it through. Defenders on the back foot. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Steered out wide, and he's onside. A chance! Can he score? Fantastic from Diaz. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves.
There's the whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
We're already back underway here.
Bayern Munich don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their set.
And the finish! We sit high. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Olise. He's left his man. He's slid it through. Gula. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe plays a clever pass. Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Vinicius Junior! Diaz. Ball's out on the left now. It's got through. Goretzka. To play it back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Courtois gets it upfield. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Stanisic, Olise.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Gula clips one through, going through. Great tackle, he had to get that right. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. He's got away. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Forward it goes. And now they can launch a counter. Looks to slip it through. Hits one! Goretzka. And it's Kane. Kane with a long pass out wide. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Musiala! Musiala! Can he shoot? He's gone for it! No mistake! Do not write them off! Back they come! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
This has become one superb game of football.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Gula. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Played out to the wing. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Olise.
Kane. Real Madrid keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny running.
Goes for goal! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Bellingham. Could move up a gear here. Goretzka, he's had a shot! Bellingham. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Real Madrid merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
That's a goal kick. Yes, the referee concurs. Real Madrid look as though they're about to make a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Mbappe. Looks like a good ball through. Valverde. Musiala. There is the final whistle. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Siente el ritmo, siente el ritmo, let it go. Drums in my chest, fire in my feet. Every heartbeat moves with the beat. Lights go up, feel the sound. Different words, same ground. Cielo abierto, noche caliente. Cada paso se siente valiente. No hay miedo, no hay razón. Solo juego y corazón.
Hands up, feel the vibration. One love, one generation.
Cuando empieza la pasión, no existe separación.
Mueve la cintura, ay, ay. Siente la locura when the drum go boom, boom, boom. Todo el mundo en el zoom.
Baile, baila sin control. Fuego vivo en el corazón. One world singing this song. Football makes us strong.
Vamos todos hoy, desde la calle al estadio. Soy el grito diario. Cada sueño corre detrás de un balón que no se va. Sweat and glory, pain and pride. Every fall makes us rise. When we move, when we fight, this moment leaves tonight.
No borders when we sing. No fear when we believe. La cancha nos une aquí.
One beat, one destiny. Mueve la cintura, ay, ay. Siente la locura when the drum go boom, boom, boom. Todo el mundo en el zoom. Oh.
Baila, baila sin control. Fuego vivo en el corazón. One world singing this song. Football makes us strong.
Mueve, mueve. Siente el tambor.
Siente el tambor. Jump, scream, feel alive. This is our time to rise. Baila fuerte, sin temor. El mundo es un solo color. Wonder, one game, one destiny.
I think we're just about ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. And our live game is Barcelona against Atletico Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a lot of...
Shoots! Llorente goes looking. Now it's Rashford. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Alvarez. With the ball through. Ruggeri. Is it out wide and in space? Lewandowski, out wide to the right. Rafinha, he's left his man. Rafinha, going for goal! Defence has got rid of that. Baena. Solot, looking to penetrate opposition lines. Ruggeri plays it wide. Alvarez, great leap! He's tried one! Goal! Atletico Madrid! Atletico Madrid take the lead! Garcia reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Looking to break out here. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Sorlot. He's alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Alvarez. Oh, it's Sorlot. Now the pass. Tries a through ball.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Yeah, nobody's going to argue with that. Rashford. Danger averted for now. Now it's Lewandowski. Header! Good clearance and very necessary. And it's Rashford. Rashford. He's had a shot! Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. That's gone a long way up and away. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Jimenez. Coque. Giuliano. Alvarez. Gonzalez with a long pass. Sorlot. He's onside. Llorente. And shoots! Rashford. Yamal. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. So what's he planning here? Just brushed off the ball there. Well positioned to make that interception. Giuliano doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. It's broken loose!
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
He's got away. Llorente. Sorlot. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Giuliano plays a clever pass. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Start of the second half.
Barcelona need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. There could be trouble here. And for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Dinks one in. Forward it goes. A real chance to break. Baena. Looks to clip it forward. Great tackle, he had to get that right. De Jong. And it's Lewandowski. Rashford. Ball's out on the left now. Oblak catches it safely. Gonzalez. He's made sure that that won't get through. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Rashford. It's a great ball. Hits one! He's missed, but not by that far.
Lewandowski did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Llorente. Baena. Giuliano pushes it out wide. Llorente up to meet it, and the ball's come out. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Barcelona can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Now it's Lewandowski. Could move up a gear here. Going through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Oh, that's neat. Rafinha. In towards the middle. Solot. Chance to break. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Solot. Solot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Alvarez tries to stroke it through. Alvarez did well to pick out Solot, but he was just unable to find a shot. Yamal. That's a throw. Fine defending there. Casado, not easily shrugged off the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Rashford. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Played out to the wing. Gonzalez goes on a charge down the left.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Steered out
Barcelona
wide.
are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Llorente tries to get it forward quickly. Alvarez passes it through. Rafinha cuts it out.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Out to the flank. Towering header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And the header! Can he dig out a shot?
Atletico Madrid certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And that's that. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat.
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.